Module 2, Jan Pro New Unit Franchise Owner Certification. You're going to see that this module, there is a lot of repeats of what was in Module 1, so this can be kind of a refresher if you are if you've already taken Module 1. So let's just jump right into it. So as I said, the certification session, you're going to become familiar with the basic foundations, a lot of which we covered in Module 1. One of the differences you'll see here is we're also going to talk a little bit more detail about the chemicals and the equipment that are key to a quality and efficient cleaning process. Further, in this module, we'll introduce the Jan Pro cleaning process. You'll also learn your roles, responsibilities, cleaning schedules, components, and again, the chemicals and equipment that are the key to effectively and safely cleaning customers to meet our standards. Again, we're looking for quality, consistent cleaning. So in this module, we're going to go talk about getting your business started, your roles, responsibilities, the introduction of the cleaning business through a cleaning schedule, again, introduction to chemicals and equipment, a little bit about room by room task and job aid cards, and our customer service we'll revisit again. Our goals and objectives at the end of this module, we hope that you'll know the necessary steps for starting an account or transferring an account. Again, things we covered in Module 1. Identify the components of a cleaning schedule, describe different chemicals and equipment use, interpret a safety data label or safety data sheet, and understand the recommended cleaning processes for a general office. As with all of our training, we do encourage feedback from you, so if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me at bob.cole@jan-pro.com. So let's get into section 1, your roles and responsibilities. There is a number of required paperwork that we need signed and returned. Some of that you may have already received, such as confidentiality, acknowledgement of the training manual, the drug and alcohol acknowledgement. So those will be coming to you via email and with a link to go ahead and click on the link, fill them out, so that we'll have that information in our files. In continuing to setting up your business, you're required to have an LLC or corporation to be part of the Jan Pro franchise. So typically you can go to your Secretary of State's website. You may need to search to see if the name that you want is being utilized, but you do need to go ahead and get that set up for your business. Depending on your local city or county, you might need a separate business license. Usually you can do this online or go to the county courthouse. You are operating a home-based business, so most of the time you may not need that. But if you're doing a lot of business yourself directly with other customers besides Jan Pro, it probably benefits you to go ahead and get a city license as well. We will not require it, but if you do get one, make sure you renew it periodically, and typically it's once a year. Again, as we talked about in Module 1, you do need to get a business banking account. So you can set up your business checking account with your legal entity name, whatever your LLC or Inc. name is. We don't currently need a voided check in our office, but we do need a copy of your LLC or your incorporation documents. We need a copy of your federal ID number, and then some banks, Delaware does, require an operating agreement. So we would need a copy of that as well. And then we probably recommend that you go ahead and set up a business credit card in your legal entity name to be used only for your business transactions. You'll find that this will help you down the road as you're doing your taxes and looking at the profit and loss of your business. So once you finish all of your training and before you get a first customer, you're going to need to have your starter kit. Your starter kit will include all of the chemicals and the equipment that you're going to need to clean your customer. We'll provide that to you. You'll check off each item that you get. As you move forward and need additional chemicals, you will order those either through us, or you can order them as long as they are equal to the hospital grade disinfectants that we provide for you in the starter kit. In addition, all of your OSHA related materials, your safety data sheets and everything will also be included in your starter kit. Additionally, if you're getting your starter kit through us, you'll get your Jan Pro shirts, and also you're going to need name tags for you and your employees, Again, we'll provide all that through our starter kit, but you'll need that also before you can start cleaning for a customer. As you saw in our policies and procedures, you're going to need to have business insurance. You can get your insurance through us, or you can get it on your own as long as it matches our minimums. You must have liability coverage, a bond, workers' compensation, as well as have liability, personal injury, and property damage insurance that would cover your vehicle. So you'll need to have that before you're able to start with any customer. I'm sure everybody has this, but we talked about this in Module 1 as well. You need to get a mobile phone. You'll need a smartphone with you at all times. That way you can utilize our JanHub app on that phone as well. And because our policy is that when we call you, we need a response within an hour. You may want to have an emergency contact to your phone as a backup as well. And you may want to have a separate phone number from your normal phone number that's going to go on your business card. With that phone, you want to set up a voicemail that's suitable for business. Example, you've reached so-and-so with JanPro or an authorized JanPro franchise owner. Please leave your name, number, description of your need. I'll get back to you. Please check your messages frequently because I've called many franchise owners and their voicemail is full. And so we don't want to charge the $50, but if we can't get a hold of you, then we've got to resolve the issue. So please make sure your voicemail is emptied and available, that we could leave a message, and you may want to change it so it is more professional sounding than just, hey, this is Bob, leave a message. As part of your starter kit, you get some business cards. So we've got a form that we're going to send out after this module, and fill out the form. Let us know how many you want. If you ever need additional business cards, let us know and we'll get those ordered for you. So once you're established and assuming you're getting additional business, you may need to handle your payroll and accounting through a professional service. Those organizations are current with all federal and state tax laws, and they'll assist you with your tax information. So as your business grows, you may want to contemplate this so that you can continue to professionally run your business. Obviously, and by your attendance at this particular module, you need to go through our certification program. And that certification program is once a week over a 5-week period. Times and dates will be announced if we're doing it online. Of course, if you're hearing my voice here, this is our self-help, and you can only do one at a time as you go through it, pass the test, and then you move on to the next. So as overall, there's 5 modules plus a test on the last day. In addition to the online training that you're doing, you make sure you have a manual, read the manual. The online training gives you highlights of it, but the details are in the manual, so read the manual, keep it available, and that way you can always refer back to it as a reference book. Once you've completed all the modules as well as the test, you'll get a unit franchise certification acknowledgement. We'll send it to you. You'll get a certificate of completion. If you feel that any of you or your staff needs additional training, then please request for recertification or retraining form, and we can provide that all to you. So once you've started with your initial customers and the quality is there, let us know that if you've got the capability of adding additional customers, let us know about that so we can help you achieve your goals and help grow JanPro. This concludes the first section of Module 2. So let's move on to the second section.